Controversial opinion. I think about 10% of your audience should know your plot twist. Like, exactly what it's gonna be. Even if they don't know when it's gonna happen. Before they get there. Hello, hello! Today we're going to be talking about plot twists and what makes them good, what makes them bad, and what is the difference between a plot twist and a shock reveal. If 10% of your audience seems like a lot of people to realise your plot twist before it happens, please bear in mind that you should be throwing hints about your plot twist down throughout the narrative way before it happens. Which means that at least around 10% of people should be able to figure it out by piecing together those hints. These are the sort of like analytical minds of your readership or viewership. It's people who have writer brain, or people who love solving puzzles, or people who just have that right mentality for being able to figure out that in that episode, the first episode of BBC's Sherlock, it's the cab driver. Figured that one out, didn't I? As soon as they got the cab, I was like, oh, it's a cab driver. That was it, immediately. And it was like, I said it as well, the first time we watched it with my family. I said it and my mum and my brother were both just there like, do you have to do that? So, anyway. So, what do we mean by shock reveal and why is it not so great? I know I mentioned this in my villains video, but Hans's reveal in Frozen is a prime example of a shock reveal rather than a plot twist. Now don't get me wrong, I love Disney movies. I mean, you can literally see Scar right now. I have a plethora of villain and not villain plushies. And honestly, I did quite enjoy Frozen, but even having watched Frozen and knowing what I'm gonna call it the twist reveal situation was, watching it again and trying to find the clues, which is one of the things I quite like to do when I haven't seen a plot twist coming, I found maybe one, which is the line in Love is an Open Door, I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. And that's it. Which is quite disappointing, actually. And, I mean, you really have to read into that, because it could mean a lot of other things. So why is it bad to do stuff like that? Well, it only works the first time. That's why. If you want people to watch your movie and buy the DVD, or read your book and recommend it to their friends and reread it 100 times, you won't get it, because people will start looking for the clues to the plot twist and they won't see them because they're not there. And that's kind of boring. Shock only works the first time. You need to make it deeper than that. Okay, so that's an excellent example of a shock reveal that is not a plot twist and therefore bad. Let me tell you now about a plot twist that was done well. By Disney again. The villain in Big Hero 6. This was an excellent plot twist, because when I saw it originally and the big reveal happened, around 45% of the audience were like, oh. Around 45% of the audience were like, what? And around 10% were like, yep, saw that one. Good, nicely done. These are the ideal ratios. You should have about 10% of your audience going, saw that coming, brilliant. About half of the remaining audience going, oh, because their brain is connecting to all of those clues you've peppered throughout beforehand. And about 45% of your audience who were completely oblivious and to whom it is a complete surprise. Why is it such a good plot twist though? It's got the shock factor. We believe that Callahan is dead because we know that Tadashi dies. Tadashi. So, Callahan must be dead too. They were in the same fire. 2. Cray is duplicitous. He is money grubbing and he is the logical nemesis. And 3. When Callahan is revealed as the masked man, it also reveals his living status. So what hints do we get? What are the hints that are dotted throughout the narrative that mean that 55% of your audience either knew or came to that oh realization. Callahan and Cray have a very antagonistic relationship. Callahan and Cray are both interested in Hero's nanobots. The team tracks the masked man to an old, abandoned Cray warehouse. We watch a video of a teleportation gone wrong. In the video, Cray is shut down by the government. The team decide on Cray's motive as well as his means, which, if you love detective shows or things like Scooby-Doo, you know means he is not the one they're looking for. No matter how many times you watch Big Hero 6, you will always cry. But no matter how many times you watch Big Hero 6, the twist is still good. Because when you know it's coming, you get to enjoy looking for the hints. And when you don't know it's coming, you get the joy of the reveal. And this is exactly why about 10% of your audience should be able to guess your plot twist before it happens. Because everybody loves a plot twist. Disclaimer. Some people do enjoy watching shock reveals, but they don't work in the long run, and if you want your story to last the test of time and become a favourite, it needs to be as much fun even when the twist has been seen or spoiled for other people. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your opinion about these twists and reveals, or other pieces that have big twists or reveals. Try not to spoiler them if you can, unless it's like really old, in which case, yeah. Subscribe for more content like this. I post on a semi-non-regular basis. If you want to stay up to date with my life, my work and my bunnies, I have two. They're called Severin and Artemis. You can follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I post on a semi-non-regular basis.